Steve Singh, CEO of Concur Technologies. It's been a rough month for your stock. Tell me what's going on there.
You know, honestly, I think the stock is probably reacting the same way that most people's stocks, most companies' stocks are these days. It's a very, very tough stock market. I think anything that's a high growth business, it's got a higher beta to it, and I think it gets hit a little bit harder than your traditional blue chip stocks.
Are companies spending on travel and expenses software? Is it in their budgets?
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, one of the interesting things, if you go back to the last, basically 2008, the Great Recession, one of the things we saw was a 40% drop off in travel spend, and we saw that happen in the space of about a month. And since then, we've worked very hard to get good lead indicators on what's actually happening with corporate travel. And what we're finding is we have visibility about 4 to 6 weeks out, and we're seeing very, very strong travel spend metrics today.
And your software presumably offers companies a whole lot of ROI for when they spend on your software. Now, what are companies cutting back on when it comes to travel and expenses?
So our customers get 100% payback in 6 to 12 months. Where they're cutting back, or I think where they're trying to optimize, is they're trying to make sure that, look, are we getting the best fares on flights? Are we reserving at the best possible rates on hotels and car and whatnot? But the other part of it is just overall discipline, right? It's making sure that there's great visibility into what we're spending, and therefore people tend to behave in very, very responsible ways.
Now, your company has about a $2 billion market cap, but you compete with the likes of Oracle, which has more than $100 billion market cap.
Yep.
How do you compete with the giants of the industry?
So I think this is massive shift to cloud computing that's going on, and this is where companies like Salesforce, Concur, Taleo, and others are really starting to build great value. It's just the next wave of computing. So today we have 15,000 corporate customers, 15 million end users. The way we compete is on a very different technology stack, value equation than anybody else provides. And the last thing I'd say is, look, every single big company in the world uses Oracle or SAP for their financial systems. They already have a free license of Oracle or SAP for T&E. Yet if they've automated the T&E process, 80% of them use us. And it's because fundamentally we do it better and more cost effectively than anyone else in the world.
And then finally, about 13 or 14% of your shares are held short. What do you say to the skeptics out there?
You know, I think this is the great thing about free market environment. You know, people can have whatever viewpoints that they want. My job, my team's job is go build a great business every quarter, deliver great results, and make sure that we win over the next 20 years, not just the next quarter. And ultimately, all that kind of stuff, it's noise, and it plays itself out. We've had companies with times where they've had great short positions, and ultimately it gets corrected.